Hi friends, it's Laura. Welcome back. Today we're going to work on the scarf that we've been working on. We're going to hopefully finish it. Last time we finished this skein, this kind of spearmint skein, and it is a good length scarf. You can see it's a good length of scarf. But I feel like it could be a little longer, and I've got this other yarn, this other skein that doesn't have a home, doesn't have a use. I don't know if I have another skein of this. I don't think I do. So we're just gonna go for it and add on to it. The question is, should we add on to both ends or just one end? Probably both ends. Let's start with the end that we started with. I can hear birds outside. That's abnormal. I don't usually hear birds outside. See if this beginning looks okay. Yeah. So we're just gonna do this for a while. Excuse me. And see how it looks. If we don't like it, we'll take it out and we'll just call this scarf done without it. That would be okay too. I just want to give it a chance at being longer. Go to the other end of this row and see if I did that right. Sorry, you can't see. I like the colors on this. I'm pretty sure I made this into a hat. And that's why I've got so much left over. So I've been working a lot on my granny square blanket, not the rectangle blanket that we've been working on, but the square one. And I'm almost done. So happy because I've been working on it for over a year, and I still need to weave in all the ends. I've been procrastinating on that. And but I stitched all the rows together, all the squares together, and then all the rows together. And then I started with the border. And I'm about halfway done with the border. So the border has multiple rounds to it. Oh. Okay. So I think I'm like 2 out of 4 or something, or I'm on, yeah, I'm on round 2, and I think there's 4. And then I'll have to go back and weave in all the ends. I'm going to tie them off first and then weave them in, so everything's extra secure. So what do we think about that? I think that looks really nice, especially this first row being green. It blends right in into this color. That was really convenient. I think we're gonna stick with that. Okay. My plan is, though, whenever we can, whenever my mom is feeling up to it, she needs to be feeling up to it. We're gonna go down to another town that has a Joann's and a Hobby Lobby and do some yarn shopping and can't drive myself long distances anymore. For some reason I get very fatigued. To the point where it's just unsafe for me to be driving. So if I want to go down there, I have to have someone else drive me. It's usually my mom. Or it's always my mom. But we'll just have to do it on a day that she's feeling up to it. I had a dream that my sticker business was doing really well. That was a nice dream. And it was kind of a weird dream before that, but it was, it kind of morphed into the sticker business doing really well. Okay, so I think that's probably enough for one end. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. So we could do 8 rows on the other side, and we're about to come up to, see, we're in kind of a green. Not the same green though. That's the same green. Let's do one more row. that's closer to the color we want to be on. What did I say? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. So let's go ahead and cut that and just leave it like, well, we'll go ahead and tie it off. So that's what this side looks like. I think it looks nice. Okay, where's the end? There's the end. So I want this color. So we're just going to discard this pretty purple color. We're just gonna, this is the tricky end because there's no real stitches here. Did I do that right? Yeah, I think so. That just looks really narrow. How many stitches do we have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That cannot be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's only 12. Okay, let's try this again. Did the scarf just grow? Let's go back to the beginning here. There are 20 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 20 here. I just did something wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so let's slip stitch into the first stitch and chain 2. That's our first stitch. Two, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was just skipping a bunch. Okay. Okay, so now see this first row is the same, just about the same color as the first row here, or at least this part is. Oops, losing the scarf. It is pretty long now. We're going to go ahead and do 8 more rows of this. Okay. That looks good. How's everybody's day going? Hope you're doing well. It is cold. And dreary here. Having a lot of trouble today. Okay, there we go. These double crochets are giving me a hard time. I'm just going too fast. Then we'll just save the rest of this skein. I'll probably cake it up, and if we need extra yarn for something, and eventually if we don't, I'll just I'll put it up for free. I occasionally I'll save up like small cakes, like, you know, little tiny cakes of yarn, and I'll put them in a bag and put them out for free by the curb, and somebody always takes them. So I'm glad somebody's making some use out of them. excited about the granny square blanket. Coming together finally. It's a really heavy blanket too. So what's interesting is on the pattern, she shows, the artist, the pattern maker, she shows her hand on a square. Her squares are so much smaller than mine. It's the same yarn, it's the same hook size. She must just crochet a lot tighter than I did. So consequently, my blanket is a lot bigger than it was supposed to be. It weighs a ton. It's a very like holy blanket, you know. It's got a lot of holes in it, and probably because I crocheted so loosely. I mean, it would have had holes in it anyway because of just the style of the granny square pattern, but I feel like because of how loosely I crocheted, it's just got a lot more holes in it. So like, you know, unless you were wearing socks or something, it wouldn't make a very good blanket because like your toes would be poking through it all the time. It's just gonna go on the back of my sofa. Okay, how far are we along? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more. My dishwasher is acting up. Only washing some dishes. I know that's a really weird thing to say, but like certain dishes in certain areas are not getting washed. So I need to go through the instruction manual and figure out what's going on. And then I think I told you like last week, my vacuum cleaner was acting up. So I need to go figure out what battery to order, but I'm having trouble with that because I'm not electrically savvy. And like I can figure out how many volts it needs to be, but then it gets complicated and I'm just like, ugh, why is it so hard? So I need to go to the website and see what they recommend. So I was just looking on Amazon because I wasn't planning on buying one from the manufacturer. I was planning on buying an off-brand one. Because that stuff is expensive. So I've just been using my mom's vacuum cleaner in the meantime. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Double count on the other side. Actually, we can just hold it up. That's the right amount. Go ahead and cut it off. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Oops, sorry. Zoom you out here. This is our finished scarf. I need to weave in the ends, but I think it turned out pretty cute. It's pretty long enough for someone to be comfortable. Take a drink real quick. I think it turned out really nice. So thank you for joining me. I've also been working on the shawl with the Colorama Halo skeins, the green to light green. So we'll be working on that again soon because I've gotten a pretty good distance with that. I haven't worked again on the granny rectangle blanket, so I was giving my arm a break from big projects. I was lending my arm to the granny square blanket instead of the rectangle blanket. I figured I had to choose. So, but small projects like this don't seem to bother it as much. I don't know what the difference is. It's the same stitches, but it just doesn't seem to bother it as much. So maybe it's the way I'm leaning on the desk. I don't really know, but I'm thinking about getting an arm brace. If I can find one that will fit my arm right here, to kind of stabilize this area. But we'll see. I love how this turned out. Thank you for joining me while doing it. I love how the green transitions into the green's in here, even though they're two totally different skeins. Any other scarves we do, we'll probably won't immediately go to double crochet. We'll open up my crochet book and find a fancy stitch to do and learn it together and do that. just for fun. But for now, thanks for joining me, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.